Jan Jensen. I'm a librarian at a middle school for 7th and 8th graders, and one of my standards is to evaluate how remind students and teach them how to evaluate how much screen time they're consuming and what they're consuming. And so typically I open this up with just butcher paper, and they're listing their positive parts of screen time and negative parts, but I wanted to move that to the next level. I didn't want to merely replace it. And so I'm using Padlet, and Padlet has, it's actually called the Debate Forum, and this would be great for, a civil dialogue class or when you're looking at both sides of any issue. But I've set this up so I have screen habits that I have that are positive and screen time habits that I have that are not so great. So I will have this linked on their Canva page just so it's easy to get to. And the instructions are first to respond to both sections. So I've done the same here. I've responded to both sections. And then what I'm going to do to bump that up is I'm going to have them reply to a positive habit of a classmate. And then on the negative side, give a suggestion for breaking a bad habit in the section called That's Not So Great. And the reason why this is, I don't know that it's not creative for sure, but for sure, I think it could be transformative, because oftentimes our students do not speak up because they don't feel comfortable in a setting. And so what I did to make this private is over here with where the three dots are. If you go to settings, you can actually go down here to the bottom where it says author and timestamp, and you're going to hide who's talking. So hopefully someone brings something up that they normally wouldn't, maybe even share with a friend. And then the other thing I was worried about is just middle school kids, boys especially, can write ridiculous things. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to use the setting right here called content. And right here under moderation, you can go to where it says no moderation, manual moderation, or auto. And I'm going to try this out. I haven't tried this before, but it's a safety net AI moderation system to let AI moderate it. I don't think they're going to get everything, but I don't like not having a moderator, but I also don't want to manually do it, because then we lose that that real-time discussion that you can maybe see in something like Padlet. Anyway, hopefully when I go back to school and I teach this a million times, that it adds to the lesson, and let's just bring up things that maybe students would not regularly bring up. Thanks.